Welcome to Council in Brief. I'm Jordan Lindsay.
This month is important. It's critical for us to recognize that all of us can do something, and all of us need to do more.
October marks Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
We in the council are fully committed to doing what we can, both to support organizations that are in this space, law enforcement officials who are doing extraordinary work to provide support for these families and hold people accountable, and partner with our state's attorney's office as well and members of the General Assembly to ensure that our laws and policies meet this moment.
I'm someone that sincerely believes a community is a family, and our family needs to continue to come together to make certain that no member of our family is ever in an unsafe situation. And it takes that village, it takes all of us to bring this back home so that someone realizes that they do have a friend and a family member to take care of them.
This is a vitally important issue. It literally is about saving lives.
Throughout the month, the Montgomery County Domestic Violence Coordinating Council encourages the public to take a moment to walk in the shoes of survivors. Through the Walk in Their Shoes MoCo campaign, true stories of survivors in our neighborhoods will be shared with resources so that those who are currently struggling know that they're not alone and that there is help available. The displays can be found at all Montgomery County public libraries, recreation centers, police stations, and other sites across the county, including courthouses, the state's attorney's office, and the DHHS Trauma Services Center.
Every 4 minutes, someone is experiencing abuse.
Cheryl Kravitz, a domestic violence survivor, shared her story during the news conference.
I've blocked the memory of the first time that he hit me. At first, the aggression was confined to pushing and verbal abuse, and I had to sign my checks over to him. The support is right here in Montgomery County for those people who need us, and they do need us.
And here's a list of important phone numbers for those who are in need of help. You can also visit the county website and search Domestic Violence Coordinating Council for more helpful information. And finally, some former alumni honored a historical memory from the past.
You're from Whitman's, the black and white?
Yes, I'm from Whitman. I'm from the black and white.
I used to work on the black and white.
Oh, that's so cool.
Night sports. My name is Barry Kemmelhor. I'm from Walt Whitman, class of 1970. And when we were at the school, we talked to a few kids and asked them about the geodesic dome, which was the symbol of our school. And not one of them had ever heard of it, even knew it existed.
Did you know anything about the dome?
Not before this.
I came up with the idea, I thought we need to educate them to what was in the past and how that was the most modern new piece of architecture in the county. So we decided as a class gift after our 50th reunion to give to Whitman a dome, a plaque marking where the dome was situated since it was demolished in 1992, as well as a sign describing the history and the background and the details of the dome. It's the first geodesic dome at a school in the United States. It's called a geodesic dome. It was invented by Buckminster Fuller, who got a patent on it in 1954. And geodesics are the triangles that he had that when you put them together, they form hexagons and they become very, very strong. Strong but light. And so it was considered an incredible advance. The New York Times called it the greatest invention in building since the arch.
Well, I remember the dome well. I got to play my freshman and sophomore year playing basketball for Whitman, and I remember how loud it would get with so many students coming to participate in the different activities that we had there.
The dome had a real history. It had the Hollies were here with Graham Nash, with Alan Clark. Jay and the Americans were here. The Marvelettes were here. Whitman could hold 3,600 people for an event, so they came here. This was a premium place to play. It was demolished in 1992, and we found out using longitude and latitude that it was at the 18-yard line of this field right here in the center. We obviously couldn't put this on the football field because it might cause injuries.
So I was sad to see it go, but really happy to see that we're commemorating it now.
Well, that's it for this edition of the Council in Brief. Thanks for watching.